Hello.
Hello, Richard.
Hello.
Alex.
Hello, Richard. Are you all right? You're looking a bit ill.
You look great.
Thank you.
This time you've asked us contestants to interview you, Alex.
Yes, please.
Okay.
That's right. It's a sort of a task.
Okay. So what's my name?
You're Richard Herring.
Full name?
Richard Keith Herring.
Correct. Keith is my middle name.
Yes, that's right.
Do I like my middle name?
I would have thought you don't particularly like it, but I believe it was also your father's name. It was his middle name, but he perversely used it. I don't know a lot about you. He perversely used it as his. It's called Thomas Keith, but he went by Keith. I believe.
Creepy, how much you know. And where do you think I'm from?
I think you were born in Yorkshire.
Yorkshire, yeah.
Pocklington, and then moved down.
Wasn't born in Poppington.
Pocklington, not Pocklington.
Pocklington, exactly.
Yes.
Born in Pocklington in the hospital.
Yeah, well, he's probably in Weststow Hospital if we're going to be pedantic.
Mm-hmm.
And then you moved to Loughborough when you were about 4, and then you moved to Cheddar when you were about 8.
Correct. Yeah. And since then, what's the worst thing that I've done?
There's a lot to choose from. Professionally speaking.
No, I want something personal.
Okay. I don't want to embarrass you.
I can take it.
I've done so many bad things.
No, I've done the bad
Sorry,
things.
you've done so many bad things that it's very hard to choose just one thing.
Just one awful thing.
The one awful thing you've done. You got drunk when you were doing a gig in Edinburgh and what's his name? No, that's what I need to, because it's your story. The New Zealand comedian who went on to be in Flight of the Concords, Rhys Darby.
Rhys was there.
Yeah, and he did brilliantly, and then you went on a bit drunk and sort of started to take the piss a bit out of him, and thinking people would find it funny because he'd obviously gone so well, but it did not. It didn't go well, did it, Richard? No. It went quite badly.
It did go badly.
Yeah, you had to apologise to Rhys, I believe.
I did say sorry to Rhys.
Yeah, you did, which is at least the honourable thing to do.
It's never been the same since.
No.
Or with his wife Rosie.
Okay.
How do you think I, Richard Herring, found the Taskmaster experience?
I think you really enjoyed it. I think it got you out of the house. I think you found it a delight. You're a bit simple, so that.
Simple.
I think it's the highlight of your career, sadly. Certainly in this millennium.
But you've been watching me and you think I'm a bit simple.
I think you're a little bit simple. That's the only explanation for how much pleasure you've got out of this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some quick fire ones.
Yeah.
You obviously know a lot about me.
Yeah.
Do you think I can handle a saw, wield a guitar, or insert a syringe?
I think you could have a crack at inserting a syringe. That doesn't look too tricky for anyone, but the other two I don't think you'd be very good at.
No, none of them. Was I a naughty boy at school?
I think you were a bit cheeky. I think you were, trying to be funny all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have I recently been sick in a sink?
Not recently, no.
Have a think.
I don't think you have, no.
Or near a sink?
The last time you were vomited, I would say was a couple of years ago, and I would say it was in a toilet.
But quite near a sink.
Well, toilet's often near a sink.
Okay. I've got a question for you. Can you do things like DIY?
Me, Alex Horne? No, I can't. I'm
quite
terrible.
handy?
No, I'm terrible.
You'd be good in a fight?
No, I don't think so. I can't imagine it.
Okay.
I'm so small.
Pardon?
I'm so small.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'3", I think, something like that.
Are you?
Yeah.
So how tall am I?
You're 5'8", I would say.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Do you think I've got a chance of winning Taskmaster this series?
It's a tricky one. Obviously, I've seen all the contestants and have an idea of how they're all doing.
Yeah, don't give anything.
I wouldn't give anything away from that. I think you're a trier, and you're persistent, and so I think that you've got a chance. I think you'll come about third, but I don't think you'll come last.
So third last?
Yeah.
Or third?
Or third, yeah.
Do you think I've ever been to Ipswich?
I'm confident you have been to Ipswich. I believe you've been sick on your own diarrhea in Ipswich. That's might have been what you were thinking about when you were. But that was on
sick
the
on
eve.
My diarrhea.
Well, you had diarrhea, and then the food poisoning was so extreme.
And did I go to Ipswich just to do that?
Well, no, you went to Ipswich, I think, to go and visit Sutton Hoo, which is nearby. You're very interested in history and archaeology.
Yes, I am.
And then it was your birthday, and your wife, I think she was then your girlfriend, if I'm correct, took you away. you had a lot of meals. It's hard to pin down what the food poisoning was, but then you woke up in the morning and it was coming out of every orifice.
And do I blame her?
I blame Ipswich. I mean, you blame Ipswich, and I blame your wife.
You blame my wife?
Yeah.
What's the problem with my...
Well, I'm an awful person. Okay. I've just got a problem with her. I understand you think she's nice.
I think she's lovely. Yeah. No, I really, really like her.
Yeah.
Nearly there. What channel is Taskmaster on this series? What time and what day and how long is an episode?
Well, we've moved over to Channel 4, which is very exciting for us.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, some people feel it's a betrayal of the original Taskmaster. I don't agree with those people. It's on Tuesday, probably.
Oh, okay.
Probably about 9 o'clock.
They probably will use the word about.
Yeah, if you're tuning in at 9, if it's not on, just wait till the next thing's on. If it's not on Tuesday, just stay on Channel 4.
Okay.
You can do things on catch up now, it's a bit easier. And it's an hour long, including adverts.
Commercial hour.
Yeah.
Do I, Richard Herring, prefer humming, singing, or documentaries?
Singing.
Yes. What do I think about just before falling asleep at night?
Ooh. I mean, it's hard for me to know that, isn't it?
Have a guess.
I think you think about... what you're thinking about nice things or just about to fall asleep? I think you're probably looking back on past loves.
How did you know that? Oh, this is going to be very embarrassing when my wife sees that.
It's going to be awful for her.
Recent past loves. Okay.
Not recent ones. I haven't got any recent ones. You haven't got any recent ones because you've been married for 8 years.
Is it 8 now?
You've been married for 8 years. You've been with your wife for 12 years.
12 years, yeah. Finally, have I enjoyed myself, in your opinion?
I think I don't think I've seen anyone enjoy themselves more on this show, I have to say.
Simple.
Yeah.
I'm a simple guy.
You're simple, and that's not a bad thing. Because some people overthink things.
Well, thanks for having me, Alex.
That's my pleasure. I hope you'll come back for the Champions of Champions edition.
Me too.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Shall I go?
Yeah, you go.
It's sort of weird. It's my show. I don't know why I'm coming in. You should be coming in.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
For more Taskmaster, subscribe now.